Hey there, folks. You guys can hear me, right? I'm just making sure. You should be. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, Chili's mom. How you doing? First here, first in. So, it's been pretty quiet. It's been pretty quiet over at the Shanny side of things, Shanny and Rev side of things. I know what's on everybody's mind is the uncle finally going to kick them out at the end of this month? You know, June 1st is not that far away. It's not that far away. And I really hope yes, because, you know, she really needs to, you know, get brought down a few pegs. Because, you know, and it's not even just like, you know, because like, haha, like, you know, you have no place to go. You don't have your family. You don't have your kids. It's because she never did anything about it. You know, and even to this day, if you ask her why all this went down, why all this happened, she has no reason for it. Or, you know, she had, other than the trolls were attacking her, you know, some bull crap. No type of, oh, well, I need to take some responsibility. You know, I will always feel that she should never have left those kids in the care of Rev. I'll always feel that people in her inner circle should have spoken up. I will always feel like that. That's my opinion, though. I feel like people, you know, but I understand some people, when they see abuse happening, you know, maybe they're almost in a shock sense. You know, I've seen that before. It's like when a creepy dude goes up and grabs some dude's girlfriend's butt, and everyone's like, whoa. And you're almost like in a shock there until the boyfriend comes up there and socks that dude in the face. You know, it's something like that. We need somebody to come up and sock her in the face. And I'm not talking literally. I'm talking like theoretically, folks. Theoretically, we need that boyfriend. And that boyfriend was the CPS, of course. But you know what? Again, I'm glad that those kids spoke up. They needed to speak up because, unfortunately, the system we live in, if you are an abuse victim, you have to speak up for your own self. You know, they can only manipulate those kids for so long to say, hey, everything's fine here. We're fed and clothed just barely. You know, but meanwhile, Gman's saying that the kids weren't wearing deodorant, weren't showering, weren't wearing clean underwear, but that's besides the point. But here, let's get into it. Thank you all for hanging out on this Sunday evening. And that's it. Love you all. Let's start. So I guess Gman made this video, which is fine. Oh, let me say hi. So Julie's mom, I said hi. Hey, the Wolf, how you doing? Hey, Sarah, what's up? Hey, Scott, what's up? How you doing, Scott? Friend from the convenience, how you doing? Hi, Nostradamus, how you doing? Hey, Moon Buddy Wish, what's up? Angel of Mealy and Joshua. Yeah, I think that's it for now. How are you guys doing? All right, let's get into this.
I'm gonna wait for a few people to come in here before I do this fun little show. This one is kind of funny. Hey, Jason, if you want to know what this is going to be about, you're gonna see what I'm talking about in a minute. And so, we're gonna do a real quick one on the Chronicles of Shanny 4. And we're going to talk about a show that those guys did years ago that really irritated me when we wasn't friends. And I can't believe I actually have my hands on their footnotes, who they consider family and everything else on here. I think this one's going to be kind of interesting on here.
And hey, just a little side note with this one. This is the one where they claim that that they didn't write this, that Gman wrote this, that they don't understand where this came from. So I'll just give you guys a little background that they made like they had no idea who wrote all these things in this book. Knowing Shanny and Rev, I totally know it's them who did that, but that's besides the point. But I'm just saying, just a little background information for you all on this book that they had left at Gman's place.
So let me just sit in here. Historic room. Let me get back.
Man, his internet sucks.
But this is a very interesting book here.
And you know what? That goes with everything, because if you guys remember, if you saw the older videos when Shanny and Rev were in this home in PA, the Blue House, we call it the Smurf House. It was the same thing. They never got great internet. It was choppy like this.
In case you want to know, Rev wrote this down, not me, because I don't listen to Slipknot or anything like that. This book has some interesting notes, because, I got to go through some of these things in here before this is no longer mine, which is going to be very soon. Very, very interesting. See?
Yeah, and I just want to add that if he's back there, then that means he's just grabbing the last minute things before, this place is, sold. I mean, I heard him talking about it, and you know what? Hey, good for him. He fixed it up. Rev couldn't have sold that house on his own. I mean, he probably could have for, salvage or, hey, give me whatever as is basis type of thing, because there was holes in the roof. There was, really, it was in really bad, dire conditions. And there was holes in the roof because Rev just left all the air conditioners on, the condensation got onto got onto the roof and just kind of started putting holes everywhere.
If Drag wasn't being such a prick and helping the Geek Room jerks on the Geek Room, you will be hearing him talk about this probably. Or I would probably give this to the Geek Room themselves, but like I said, forgive them. I'll do this on my own. I have some other stuff that I'm saving specifically for my big show, where I'm going to really talk harshly to Red, particularly just ignore Shanny. But let me see something here. Your vid quality is a little spotty, or what?
Yeah, yes, it's definitely spotty, man. I am sorry about that. But you know what, guys? At the end of this, if all Shanny got was a slap on the wrist and her channel taken down, that is nothing. There's people that make these fake cancer scams, and they go to jail or they pay a huge ass fine. So despite that huge ass only just got her channel taken down, a channel that should have been taken down in the first place because she was ban evading, she got off pretty good. And that's the thing, is I am sick of her getting off, so to speak, like that. Because, if anyone should be getting off, it shouldn't be Shanny. I think she's gotten off a long time without any repercussions. And I'm sorry, at this point, repercussions need to be had. And I'm not a type of person that believes in, that type of capital punishment for everyone makes mistakes. But I think you have to admit to the mistakes. If you just keep doing it over and over again and think everyone's just stupid, they're going to forget. And unfortunately, people do forget. I feel like she needs to be humbled, brought down a few pegs, Yeah, let's go.
I apologize about that. I'm not home with my Wi-Fi and all that, so
hey,
I'm on the phony here. So anyway, I was going through, some things here that I'm about to chuck.
Yep.
And a lot of the stuff happens to be Rev's. I guess he doesn't think this is important, but I have his footnotes for, what date is this, by the way? This is for...
Let's see, what does that say?
September 26, 2000.
Yeah, I'll put this down. Composed, recycled. He's so, I don't know. Rev's an interesting person. That's all I'll put it.
19, and apparently he was going to start a journal to write down all of his thoughts, to try to handle his brain thoughts and all that stuff and whatnot.
Dear diary, I hit one of them bastard kids again today, because I'm like, get out of here. It's fucking, I'm filming in progress, you little bastard. Get away from me. I'll burn you with this blunt, folks. And then I was like, wow, I wonder if I really am hurting that kid's feelings. And then after that, I figured, fuck him. He's living on my time, little jerk. Why can't he give me money? Like, seriously, I bet there's shit like that in there. Freaking
and there's proof of this on October 19th, 2019, in his writing, so that you can see I'm not making this up. He says, I was going to use this journal to talk about to talk my problems out. He has hard writing. He has a handwriting here that's hard to read sometimes. But seeing as that I am totally and content with my life right now, and life is so good, I see no more need to utilize a journal. I beg to differ on that one. But I may need it in the future. I'll keep you up to date. He's talking to this book, by the way, okay? Shannon and I are planning on getting into the marijuana growing business. I plan on calling the company Yeshua Holiness LLC. So he's going to call his marijuana company Yeshua Holiness LLC.
Yo, he is such a damn child. Yeshua Holiness, get high as fuck. LLC for Christ.
I'll show you guys this so you can take a screenshot of this so you don't think I'm making this stuff up. He was gonna call his marijuana company Yeshua Holiness, I think. LLC. We are both very excited for the future. And this is back in 2019. Wow. This, so you can get a shot of it so you can see it.
Oh. Let's see. Okay, you know what? He's got cleaner handwriting than Shanny, that's for sure. But that's nuts. That's a nutsy situation. I love his little what's that there? His his logo.
This is it right here. So you can all see it here. This is not my writing. I don't write like this. But that's not even the reason why I'm doing this video. The reason why I'm doing this video is for two reasons. 2 pages that's in this book. That's what's making me do this. Man, they talked a lot of smack about me, man, didn't they? Rent free in their brains, man. But anyway, I have Shanny's and Rev's crew and family. I lie to you not. I will show you this. You can take a screenshot of this. Shanny's crew and family. You won't believe some of the names that is on here. So anyway, let's go into this one here. Big C, an arrogant know-it-all butthole. I don't know who Midnight is. I'm sorry. Mark Weiser. Faith is part of the family. Grampy Lobster. He's no longer with us. Secular Opinion. One of Shanny's family crew members. Okay. Wilson. Oops. Okay. Sorry about that.
This is interesting.
Loken. Dragnut was one of her crew and family member. That's great. How did that work out, Shanny?
Yeah, and this really just affirms everything that we've thought before. That when people argue with her online, she thinks that like you're her buddy. Even if you say, well, like there's a lot of this stuff is messed up, you should do something about it. But yeah, she thinks that she's friends with all these people, even when they were criticizing her. And like I said, you don't got to be a friend or an enemy to get some criticism. There's good criticisms. I believe in bad criticisms.
Lardo, Blue, Fatima Blue, Annabelle, Deeds, Miss Dragnut, Meta Music and Chill, Crimson Angel, Brucifer, Rand Campbell, Sabella Shepherd, Christina Blackfeather. Wow. I was about to drop Raw. It's a good thing I saw this one here. I'm just going to call him Raw when we cross this one out because I don't want nobody having this man's full name. Now I know the man's full name. This is ridiculous. Oh, get this. Vecco doesn't even believe they're believers, but he's part of the family. And then Hannah Stout. So let me cross out some of this. I'm sorry, guys. I can't let you guys. Oh, Lord, I can't even cross it out with this pencil. Let me see if I can use this. Raw would kill me. Raw would hunt me down and headhunt me and kill me, and he'll be justified to do it. I can't believe they did this. Anyway, hopefully.
I can't believe they left this stuff like that out. You know, it's like they want Gman to find it.
You guys don't got no app or nothing like that that can pass over this, so I can't let y'all see that.
Oh, there definitely is one, but that's besides the point.
We all know these people by these names, so I hope I'm not dot dropping nobody. Let me just double check this. Oh, okay. They call Grampy Lobster a traitor and a turncoat, but they consider him to be crew and family. But by the way, for those of you who don't know, Grampy Lobster passed away, I think, last year. So I don't want to say a lot about him. But that's what they said about him. I'm going to let you guys screenshot this so that you guys can see it. And Shanny Red put here, remember, most people are not your friends. Always remember that sad fact. So anyway, what we got here, guys? Look, so you guys can get that. You get that.
Okay. I mean, all I think I could say about some of the people on this list have talked to Shanny's mom when she was alive, and her father as well. So maybe that's why she felt a kinship towards them, like, oh, they're family, because they, got to talk to her mom on a one-on-one basis when her mom was trying to kind of expose her, but at the same time, like defend her later on. It was kind of, this is what was told to me, that she made it, made those videos defending herself because Shanny was just going off on her. The mom, defended herself, and then her dad came in and talked about a couple of Shanny's secrets. And then as time went on, I guess she tried to get these people to not mess with her so much. But I mean, I can understand that, because no matter what, your kid's your kid, even when they treat you like shit, right? They push you down a flight of basement steps.
So you can all get this. Okay, that's where they made the quote. These are their family and friends.
Hey, Revolver Bernie, yeah, exactly.
So if you have any videos for 2019, you can actually add that to it. Now, there's something else on here I want to show people.
Well, like I said, I feel like, that at first he didn't really know them when he got the house and everything. He never met them until when they came here, when they ran out of everything. And maybe it was, a shock to them, or shock to him. I mean, I do agree that when people were trying to send videos saying, hey, you should watch this video, here's all the proof you need, he probably should have watched it and, looked at it not through rose-colored glasses. You know what I mean, man?
Trump is a racist. Wait a minute. I just saw this. Trump is a racist. Lowe's, not one quote a Democrat here. Oh, I didn't see this. I'm going to have to look at this one a little bit later. They got political opinions in here, too. All right. So the other part I wanted to show is, a lot of you don't know, but before me and, wait a minute, is that, okay. Before me and Shanny and Rev made back up as friends, they did a show on their channel with Big C and some other people. And Rev challenged me to a fight, and so did Brucifer. I don't know if a lot of you remember that, but they wanted to do a one-on-one fight with me. So I got their footnotes for the whole show here. I got their footnotes for the entire show that they did. And
okay. So that's interesting to know that they actually wrote stuff down when they were deciding to do those crappy videos. But yeah, I know. I know that they fought with Gman throughout the years. Why he just didn't stick to his guns. Maybe he thought that if he was fighting with them, he'd get to give the house back. I mean, really, who knows? I can't say. I can only speculate.
I think there's more of this in this bag that I got over there, but I'm gonna look through it a little bit later. Unfortunately, I can't show everything on there because while it's not male, stuff about their kids is in there, and I don't want to put that on YouTube. So, let me get past the boring stuff. Gman raps good.
Hey, what's up, man? Christians. How you doing?
Billy rap battle. Gman. What?
Thanks, Teresa. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't get to watch this yet.
Okay, so I'm going to show this to everybody.
Oh, hey, Monty. How you doing?
This, but it's right here. Hold on. Where is it? This one right here. Where my finger is, okay? I can't say that because I'm a Christian. I can't say stuff like this. But do you see that there?
What? I'm a cock. Why? I'm a cock, question mark. G-Man owes me rent. 1,500 times 3, $4,500. The moon is a lesser light. And a hologram.
So anyway, G-Man did something with Shanny. When you screenshot it, you can see what I'm talking about here. Okay, so then I got they got the 6. I'm a CUCK, I think that is. Or COCK. I'm not sure. But anyway,
no, it's cock.
G-Man is the real man. Okay. Let's see something here. G-Man owes me rent. What? G-Man owes me rent. $1,500 times 3 equals $44,500. Okay. Let me see something here. The moon is a lesser light. The moonlight is a hologram. Hollow Earth. Where did the moon come from? G-Man wants Shanny for his girlfriend.
Yeah, I love that, Amethyst. I love like his face, like, oh. Nobody wants Shanny. Even Rev don't want Shanny. He's just too scared to say it.
Yo, Rev, man, you really need to do something about your insecurities, my friend. You really need to do something about that. If you guys are so tight and love each other so much, you need to work on those insecurities, my friend, big time. Because there's a lot of material around this house with you talking about this stuff, dude. Like on the real. Are we the Illuminati?
What?
Gman versus Rev News boxing match. Oh yeah, I'm never gonna forget that when he challenged me to that. Then I met him. And this guy's as frail as a piece of paper. Let me see something here. Lucifer versus G-Man boxing match. I remember that one like it was yesterday. YouTube mask demonetization. I love these pins. I think I saw that video, the ones about the pins. Okay, I can't say that. Babies are innocent. Animals are innocent. Like,
yeah. Oh man, what can I say? What can I say? Yeah, babies are innocent until you beat them. The animals are innocent until they freeze to death.
Hebrew Israelite doctrine. G-search. G-Man has no bars. G-Man has rhythm and sometimes can rap. So they had all of this stuff written down, what they was actually going to say to people and everything.
I mean, like seriously, I get high school vibes when I look at Rev's little book here, composition book. I mean, seriously, like, you know, we all used to write stuff like this back in high school, but like, he wrote this in his 30s. That's all you never need to know about him. What a sheltered little man-child he is. Ha 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 ha.
Man on DP number 627. What show was that? Very interesting. G-Man is G-Man legit cray cray? G-Man pro wrestling. G-Man can't take a share or chair shot. I'm not making this up. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about here in a minute. I could take G-Man. Okay, so obviously not only was he jealous of me, he wanted to beat me up too because he was jealous of me. The moon could.
Oh yeah, I know, dude. They're better than the Tento Saga. I'll give you that. And anybody out there who has never read the Tento Saga, don't want to give $1, give me an email. I could probably send you a copy. I mean, you know, maybe. I don't know if that gets me in trouble.
Mind you, they had almost 2 years with me here, and he never even attempted it. And he knew what would happen if he would have tried it. The moon could be like a light bulb. I'm not making that up. It says the moon could be like a light bulb. And I'm going to show you what I mean in a minute, okay? Flat Earth. The Lord Stephen Christ. The G-Man soundboard. I remember that. The Land of the Lost. Dinosaurs. The Stolen Safe. G-Man testimony. J.D. Kane connection. Won the lottery. I love my wife. SDSE. SSENN or whatever. Von Helton kissing G-Man's butt. I almost said that too. Why does Billy have to blaspheme God and Jesus so much? Rev News versus G-Man wrestling match. So anyway, let me put this here so everybody can see.
Yes, let me see this. Let me see this. Let me hear Martin Luther talk about how the moon's green cheese. You know, I love my wife. you know that's how he wrote that. I love my wife. Oh man, this guy, just dinosaurs. I wonder what he thinks, man. I'm telling you, this is what isolation does, folks. This is what happens. You start talking about flat Earth and stuff. First, you're like, "Well, is a person cray cray?" And then, like, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thing down, flat Earth.
You see, I'm not making this up. What about J.D. Kane? Let me see something here. J.D. Kane connection. I don't know. Shanny's always had a fascination with J.D. Kane for some reason. I don't know, but she's always had a fascination about that guy. I think if she had a chance to be with somebody.
Yeah, Amethyst. That's what it looks like. It looks like that. Everything was set up, and you know, we pretty much knew that because when Shanny would get into something, she'd be like, "Oh, is this person doing this now?" She'd make like this weird crooked smile, and then Rev would be like, "Oh yeah," like like you would know that it was just so damn fake because they're just so unoriginal. So yeah, they planned the whole. They would plan their fights. They would plan everything. I mean, there's a video out there. I mean, I wish I would have. I think it's still on the archive channels where Rev, you can clearly hear Rev say when they were fighting and Shanny like runs away, and then she had her kids run up to the microphone and just say stuff, and then Rev's like, "See, I told you, I can get people to come in," because there was like 300 people watching her during this meltdown.
Other
It was
than
totally
myself
fake.
or with Chris again, she would be with JD Kane. That's for sure. Let me show everybody this here. I think she definitely has a crush on JD Kane. She used to talk about him here a lot. And Rev's oblivious to any of this stuff. The guy's a moron. He don't pay attention to nothing. So anyway, I just thought I'd just put this on here as a Chronicles of Shanny. And let you all see this.
The Chronic of Shanny.
I can tell you this. I've checked the paperwork in this place, and there is no paperwork in here with Shanny actually trying to commit suicide.
Oh, why'd you just say that?
I have all of that paperwork for medicals and all that stuff and whatnot. And there is no paperwork in here saying that she tried to commit suicide.
All right. Hold on. I think I'm supposed to do this. Does that help YouTube? Leave me alone. I didn't know he was going to say that. But anyway, oh, that's a good picture, Gman. I need to make a copy of that. No offense, bro. I need it. Hold on. It's happening right now. All right. Yes, I will save that for later. All right. But anyway, folks, yeah, I agree. You don't have to convince me of that. Every time Shane talks about ending herself, there's no proof of it. So he's saying that there's no proof and no reports or hospital papers. Oh, unless she threw it out, right? Sure. She never throws out shit, but she's got to throw that out. Yeah, sure, Jan.
I don't even see proof that she has fibromyalgia because I looked and I keep looking, but there's nothing in here to suggest that this woman had fibromyalgia. I think Shanny is acting. I think she's pretending, and I think she's just lazy, and her bones and her body is just.
Hey, what's up, AJ?
She refuses to get up and do things for herself because she's lazy. And I think a lot of you know that by now. So there's some stuff in here about Trump, but I'm gonna save this stuff for
Hi, Monster Radio. What's up?
This stuff is boring. I don't think none of you care about this.
Hey, you say, since you're new sub, I'll read your thing out. You say, new sub here, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude. This Shanny and Red rabbit hole is a deep and perilous dive. Yes, it really is. I feel I need to be to these. Good. You have experienced Monster Radio already. What I like to call and trademark the Shanny effect. That's what I call it. If you ever watched my show, I've called this the Shanny effect. Now, most good nurtured people, when they watch these train wrecks, they get what I call the Shanny effect. They need to clean their house, give your kid an extra hug, and say, you know what, I really love you, son or daughter. Or you just need to make sure, like, you'll call up your parents, say that you love them. You need to clean their house for them. Like, you start to do better. And I feel like if I could turn these negatives into a positive, then that's just the point of the whole thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I call it the Shanny effect. And usually it's a good effect. Sometimes when Shanny gets real nasty and racist, the Shanny effect can get triggering. And then that's just unfortunate. But more often than not, people want to do better, like you said. What's up? Yeah, I hope you enjoy the show.
Oh, he wasn't going to call it. Okay, I got you. He wasn't going to call it Yeshua Holiness. He was going to call it Yeshua Holistics. They was going to call their marijuana company, guys. They was going to call their marijuana company Yeshua Holistics. This is what they was going to call it. He was going to call it Yeshua Holistics.
I guess you ran out of money.
You want to see the stain on the rug again?
Man, you didn't get rid of that nasty rug, man. Ew.
Pool table. All right, hold on a minute.
You know, what an idiot Rev is, though.
No, that was William's room, Zachary room, bathroom, where she apparently cut herself. Yeah, right. This was the room where all the magic happened. That's what the TV used to be.
Ew. The magic. But seriously, like, for real, I get it. Not everyone knows how to be a carpenter and everything, but Rev could have tried to work something out with a company, a construction company, watch some videos online. He could have done a lot of stuff. If they would have just stayed at this friggin' house and put some of that 700 grand into fixing this house, they could have been there. They owned it, paid off the back taxes, and fixed it up, and they could have been sitting pretty good. It's not the worst house in the world. I mean, I have seen worse. You know, they're decent sized rooms. I don't see a problem here. Them just, wasting their money was a really big mistake. So please, folks, if you are as privileged as Rev was and you get not one but two houses gifted to you, please try to take some, and you have like over $700,000, try to take some of that money, put it into the house, keep it, and then if you really want to go that bad, flip it, make more money. That's how you do it.
And this is the stains, which we could not get up for the light.
Ew.
See that?
Ew.
The new owners will take care of this.
Gross. Ew, man. Come on, G. Yo, you gotta put new carpet in there. Don't let some people, walk on Shanny's nasty sweat. Ew. Ew. Ugh. Ew.
Can you guys see that right there?
It was that. I mean, damn you, YouTube. Stifling my voice. I would love to say what I think it is. I think that's Shanny's dot at the end of the sentence blood. Because she doesn't wear no underwear. She's always commando in it.
Can you see that? Looks like blood, don't it?
Oh, yes.
You see that right there?
The bloody chicken, actually. Right? Does that look like a chicken? Look, it's a fucking chicken. Yo, she's making fucking art.
You see that? We done tried everything in our mamas to get this stuff up, and we couldn't get it up.
Hey, Amber, not yet.
Disgusting.
Douse that in holy water.
That's where Shanny tried to unalive herself. Right in this bathroom.
That's true.
Right in this tub. She tried to unalive herself right in there. Yeah, right.
Yo, there's no way Shanny even felt fit in that bathroom. You can't.
Anyway, I just came back here to cut the grass and make sure this place was okay. Make sure it didn't burn down. I gotta be back here next week.
You know what? That's actually kind of. I think it's actually kind of cool. This like rock formation that got outside. This way they knew that was the bathroom. This is where you piss on the floor, guys. not in the bedrooms.
Then this part of my life will be over. Over once and for all. Let's go into Zachary's room one more time. Real quick. This was Zachary's room. And Rev, I want to show you something.
Younger kid.
I got the TV down. So, if you guys ever came to this house, this is what he was going to use against you. This is what he was going to use against you, right?
Yeah, can you imagine little Riff Raff Rev coming outside? Oh, get away from my house. Oh. Yo, he knocked himself out with that bat.
Right here. He was going to use this. If you ever came here.
Hey, June Check, what's up? How you doing?
Well, they want the carpet for some reason. I don't know. These people are weird. They want the carpet. I would take it up and put a brand new one down there, but they want it.
Yeah, dude. That shouldn't be even up for a debate. I mean, for real, you probably should have changed that carpet before anyone even saw the house. I mean, I'm just saying, for them to want that, I mean, why? Are these the people you're selling the house to? Do they know who Shanny and Rev are? That could be a possibility. Maybe they want to go in there and just film in there for a year and just, and just see what it's like. See if those stains are haunted.
There's people in this state are weird.
I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but this is the house that Shanny thought that Rev's mother was haunting her from, especially when she called the cops on him and had him brought to jail. Stuff was falling down all around her. I mean, so she claims. So who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But Rev, I know one of the reasons he gave this to Gman is because he said he had too much PTSD of being in that house. Like he could feel his mom's presence. Probably feel how disappointed she was that she, like, you know, gave all her inheritance to him and then he gave it all to Shanny in a few years.
Let me show you guys what the grass being cut. Hold on one sec. I cut the grass. Hold on. Let me just make sure a couple of things. The neighbors, hold on, my business. Let me see something here. See, look. Grass cut. See? Got all of that done. So, that's it. Nothing else to see. Nothing else to see. Yeah, nothing else to see. Everything seems to be up to par. This is one of the bags here that I have a lot of that paperwork and stuff in. No mail. This is notes and things like that. I'm not going to mess with the mail or anything like that. But I am going to find your YouTube notes and have me some fun. All right.
Why'd they leave that
anyway,
stuff?
Oh, you guys want to know we made the famous Miss Star stop talking about my wife? He was sitting right here when he did this.
Oh, yeah. I remember that video. You guys see that video?
He was bragging about getting her new man. She was in there too. She was over there too. When she thought he was going to stay in jail. Let me check the basement. I ain't been down. Y'all want to know something weird? Now, I threw the washing machine in the garbage, but when they was here, you would think they would actually use these things. There was a washing machine down here, and they never use these things. They never use these things. Ever.
Yeah, just like the Colorado
laziest
home.
tool I've ever seen in my life. I need to send some guys down here to clean up down here and paint this floor. I don't like how it looks down here. Anyway, I was going to be her new man. Yeah, keep dreaming, Shanny. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. I need to bring this journal with me because I want to see what he said about Trump.
Man, that internet's terrible.
I think this is a good idea for him to put his ideas and stuff down here. What he needs to go see is a doctor. That's what he needs to do and get away from Shanny. Shanny is not a doctor. She is not in a position to make medical diagnosis and tell people what they got and what they don't got. He needs to get away from that crazy behind woman.
Yeah, I mean, Rev has had that cough since I've watched him in late 2019, early 2020, when I started to watch them. He's had the same nasty, raspy cough, and he doesn't go to a doctor. Again, he doesn't believe in it because his mom thought that they were going to mess with their brains and give it to the Illuminati for whatever reason. I don't know. Crazy shit.
Let me show you guys something here. To this day, oh, by the way, I think it was CPSF left them this. CPSF.
Oh, thank you, Miss Roddick. I appreciate it. I don't know if you are coming in or if you're just keeping the subscription going, but thank you. I appreciate it.
I bought them this microwave. Some of the food that they had here that's still here that I never threw away. This was food that they had. I don't care it's soup, but they claimed they had no food, but they had vegetation soup. They had cereal here. They had this stuff here.
Ew. Guys, folks, I need to tell you something. The fact that they had cereal just in the plastic bag. I don't know if you guys know anything about Pennsylvania. They have these nasty bugs there. Allegedly, it was told to me, they're called weevils. And these little weevils get into the cereal. So for them to have left cereal out of the cardboard and just in that plastic bag, you know there's some friggin' weevils in there. It's like these little white bugs. It's just so disgusting, so gross. Can you imagine you pour it out into the bowl?
Like I said, they got on here, man, and they lied so many times it's not even funny. It's not even funny how many times they lied about no food being in here. When they had food in the cabinet, the thing is they didn't want to cook. Let me see if this food is still in here. No, I think I threw that stuff away. But there was like salmon and all this other stuff in here. And they gave them grits, and they never wanted to cook any of that stuff. They never wanted to cook none of that stuff. Full of it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna shut my house down. Oh, and this is the famous beating that Shanny gave. Y'all remember the video when she was
yeah, I remember that thing.
Too lazy to put a light up in this room, and it was all dark in here. This didn't even cost me that much. You know what I mean? When I finally got this up here, what did he charge me?
All right. Well, hold on. Let me get back to this. So, what did he just say? He said at 17 that Miss. Hold on.
I have a lot of that. You want to know we made the famous Miss Star stop talking about my wife? He was sitting right here when he did this.
Okay, so I think he's talking about this video. If you guys never saw it, it's short. Might as well play it. You notice the same background. It just has a reef behind him.
Here's another one. Miss Star. Listen, I know you've done the same type of stuff that Scott has done. All right, I'm going to say this very calmly. I have a man that knows how to get your personal information.
Yeah, this is when Rev was
how to find you.
Or threatening people.
Talking about my wife. Stop.
Wow, that is crazy. This is like the same freaking room. Isn't that weird? I don't know. For me, that's kind of like interesting. When I looked at something like, it's like you could almost go into the past. But yeah, that's it. That is the room. Yeah, that's it. It's just a clock there, like a normal clock.
When Shanny was bragging about getting her new man, she was in there too. She was over.
All right, so let me go back to that.
She was showing everybody her strength. Like I said, this I don't understand him. He kept calling this place a piece of junk, When I reveal what I'm going to reveal, this guy, Rev's he's a scammer. He's a con artist, just like Shanny is.
He's a man boy.
His mother's probably turning over in her grave, knowing that her boy is the way he is, or whatever. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. This video is boring. I understand. I know that, but just wanted to show you who their family was, what they thought about me, how this guy is hideously jealous of me, and he continuously believes that I want Shanny. You guys take care. You guys be well too.
Okay. All right. You know what? I didn't realize some people didn't see it here. I'll keep playing it. It's just the internet or the video quality sucks.
Stop slandering her. Stop hating on her.
And that was it, because I feel like it's just the what do you call it? It's just the quality there, made the video quality suck. But anyway, let's get back to. There was a video that through the archives, I guess when Gman decided to walk away, that Shanny made about Gman's secrets. I'm like, wow, I never actually saw this. There's about 10 videos that I guess I either was doing something else or I was on vacation or I don't remember. But I'm like, I never covered these. So in the coming weeks, I figure why not, right? And guys, let me know in the comments. My last video, I know it was very, very serious and triggering about the Thorpe family. There is a part 2. If you'd like to see that, just let me know in the comments, and then I can play that in the next stream. But thank you all for hanging out. Let's watch this one. This is Shanny talking, spilling all G-Man's secrets. Let's go. Thank you all for being here. Please like. Yeah, I will bring her up a little bit.
What's up, everyone?
But yeah, I can't believe it. There's something I missed.
I need to clear my conscience of things, of dirt and disgustingness that Gman told me. Because it really is threatening of people's lives. And I can't do it anymore. I can't hold on to this stuff anymore.
Hey, Justin, how you doing?
With his actions and with his words, he shows that he really doesn't care about me. He really doesn't love me. He's not my friend. Oh, come on. Work on the internet.
And the internet's like, hey, if you ain't gonna do it, I ain't gonna do it. Why start now?
Are you gonna work for me? You're gonna go 0. Come on. I'll wait. I'll wait for you to get better. There you go. There you go, buddy. Like I was saying before, I have to clear my conscience. I am so sick of holding on to this stuff, this dirt for this man who is literally trying to destroy my character as a person.
And again, if somebody's got dirt, give it out as soon as you get it. Keeping it as ammunition, feedback for later on doesn't make you this great person that you think. It just makes you look like a piece of crap that was holding on to some nasty shit that you were just waiting for an opportunity. It's very opportunistic and kind of sleazy, but it's Shanny.
And he really wants to look at character of a person. Well, these are G-Man's darkest secrets that he told both me and Jason. And I'm pretty sure MP, because MP did say he has recording of G-Man saying the most disgusting thing. And I'm wondering, let me correlate with GP over this right now. And I wonder if he told you the same thing. Drag. It all involves you, too. There's one thing I know about G-Man that I'm not going to say, because it's not my place to say. But I will hold on to it. Because he wants to do this shit, fine. I'm too old for this shit, and if you really want to deal with Mama Shannon, you're going to deal with Mama Shannon.
I thought you were too old for it. If you're too old, then why does he have to deal with Mama Shannon? Mama Shannon. Okay. You ain't a mama to anybody.
Okay, because that's all I can treat you as a child at this point, because you're just acting like a spoiled little brat who got caught in actions. Well, there's more actions, Drag. You need to watch out for G-Man. Right now, he's trying to set you up to sue your pants off. He says he needs a little bit more information so he can sue you off. He's setting you up. It's a setup, what he's doing. So please don't take the bait. Because that's what he's doing right now, is he's setting you up. That's what he tells us. I don't know if it's true or not. He was supposed to do all this stuff in January, and he hasn't. So I feel kind of lied to by him as well over this stuff.
And again, it's so weird, the relationship those people had with each other. He didn't have to pay for their hotel or motel or whatever. They were sitting there rent free, not paying nothing to him. And then when he's like, I can't give you money anymore, I gotta cut it down. Not even stop it, but just cut it down. She flipped out. I'd be like, fuck you. You should be happy. You should be thanking God that I would even help you out at this point. And then when everyone's just like, why are you helping that child abuser out? Hey, I guess things click in their own time. I don't know.
And I kept it secret. I didn't say anything. I didn't want to reveal anything because I thought I was stupid and ignorant, and I should have said something, because not only that, he told me that, but you know what he said about those children? Drag, he has plans to meet you at your university and do the same to you, your wife, and your child. He has plans to do this to you. And me and Jason were like, I don't know anything, but it was still in our head because he likes to brag about doing that stuff to you. He likes to talk about it, so I'm sure MP has a recording of him talking about it.
You know what? I love that. I love that there's no proof or any of receipts or anything. Say what you will. G-Man showed, hey, look, there's this book, and here's my proof of what I'm about to say to you. She's just like, oh, maybe a guy maybe has the recording of it, but I don't have nothing, so you just got to go off my word. And yeah, who can't trust Shanny? Look at that face.
Because he really kept saying it to us over and over again, like he wanted to get us to help him with this And I absolutely not. You know, if this is if you are my enemy, Dragon, this is the most loving thing I can do for my enemies, I'll do it, and warn you of someone who's extremely dangerous, and he is, because his words, what he says, how he wants to hurt people the way he does, those are thoughts that go through his mind constantly. Of getting people, vengeance, hurting people in the most extreme ways. And I can't hold it on to my conscience anymore. Because that would make me a horrible person, and I can't do this anymore to myself and hold this on and wonder, is he actually going to do what he said he was going to do? Because it scares the living shit out of me that he said this stuff. Because if he's capable of doing it to you, he's very capable of doing it to me and my husband.
Boyfriend. Riffraff.
So if anything happens, just know, ask who did it. Because I'm afraid of him too, in a lot of ways. I am. Because everything he's... and I want you to look up when I called Gman the N-word. Because everything he said he was going to do... Huge bitch. He did to us. That's how dangerous he is. And since he's telling us he's going to do that stuff to you... Please, man, be careful. Please, man, be careful. Because this stuff keeps me up at night.
Oh yeah, Jelly, it's bullshit.
This stuff makes me worry about stuff. This makes me look at that man as not a true believer in Christ. Because a believer in Christ is an after vengeance.
And like, you know, I think she could have won a lot more people over if she would have shown just a little bit of, you know, I made some mistakes here. And then name some of those mistakes. Even if she would have said, okay, I don't have cancer, but I thought I did because I was under the impression of everything going on. Could have made a little bit of sense. But the fact that like she doesn't explain anything. Oh, thank you, Just Jen. Just Jenny. Just Jenny. What's up? Oh yeah, let's get back to this.
They're after forgiveness.
Thank you for continuing the membership.
I was wrong for keeping it secret for so long, but at the same time, I just thought it was Gman just speaking shit.
So long.
Now, on the other hand, I'm not quite sure anymore.
Oh, Just Jay, member for 3 months. Thank you. Much love to you too. I appreciate it. Green hearts, yes.
I look at, he says he's doing fine financially at his job.
Oh yeah, by the way, for anyone new here doesn't know, Green Hearts is kind of like our, you know, unofficial thing. So if you see that in the chat, that's why.
But he tells us he's not. Which one's the truth, G-Man? Another secret, by the way, that you guys need to know. You know how G-Man blamed you guys for losing his job? Well, here's the biggest secret of them all, and I've kept this a secret for years.
Oh, here we go.
He never lost his job.
What? You mean he was still selling barrels? You know what? I think you got to do a lot to, you know, lose a barrel selling job. I mean, I don't know. That's I would think, you know. I mean, really, I mean, you would think just big companies are buying those friggin' barrels, so it's not like you got to deal with people on a day-to-day basis.
He continued to work at that job, and then sometimes he does continue to work at the same place. He never lost that job. He used that as an excuse to attack atheists on the internet.
I feel like a real man when I'm kicking kids. I don't know, maybe.
Has just donated
I feel like a real
$2
man when I'm
through
kicking
Super Chat.
kids. I don't
You're
know,
the
maybe.
best.
I feel like a real man when I'm kicking kids. I don't know, maybe. I feel like a real man.
that super chat is horrible. You know, seriously, sometimes I'm like, yo, I think I should take down some of these because it's like I don't promote that, I don't, you know, endorse that. I just show that dude is just awful. But thank you so much, Just Jay. I'm glad you like it. I try. I appreciate you.
Sick of covering for him, and I'm sick of lying for him. Because you know what? If you're a true believer in Christ, you don't tell your other brothers and sisters in Christ to lie, to compromise their faith, and hide things. And I compromised my faith enough for this guy, and I'm done. I'm done. You know, I'm at my last wit with him. You know, he's sending me out to die in a car. And he doesn't care. Instead of being empathetic, instead of being like, oh my god, he instead's try to dirty my name up more. So, you know, you really want to dirty up my name? I don't do shit like you. I don't think like you. I don't seek vengeance out like you.
Oh, okay. That's a lie. That's a lot of bullshit. Hey guys, by the way, also in the comments, and what's up, replay crew, if you get here? How yous doing? I see yous in there. If you guys want a God reacts, like a whole video of just God, you let me know, because you know I've been thinking about it, doing a God react stream. That could be fun.
I don't. Because I know that's the Lord's work. And I trust in him. But you want to go around and seek vengeance on everyone. And maybe now, since this is all out, you will fucking stop your tirade with people. You will stop hurting people. And you will move on with your life and learn how to be a true man of God. Which is to be gentle and loving and kind. Not malicious and vindictive. And not only that, a murderer. That's
what?
Right, G. You're a
That's
murderer
right.
in your heart. You've already done it to drag his wife and his child. An innocent child that did absolutely nothing to you. And it's...
How is he a murderer? How is this? Is this like Atracia or whatever?
absolutely disgusting. And it always was disgusting. That's why I called you out when you first said it. Pig.
So all right, so let's check out this one. This one's Rev, of course. Ha ha ha. I mean, I always need to see Rev.
All right, folks, how you doing? It's Rev. So, Gman has now gone into full scumbag reaction channel mode with us, and
Yeah.
this really is. I know you're going to hear this, Gman. All those times that I called you a friend, all of those times that we connected as brothers in Christ, were obviously total bullshit. I don't open myself to anybody, dude, and what you did to me and Shanny is absolutely fucking disgusting. You can't be Christian the way if this is the way that you treat your brothers and sisters. So the latest thing that G-Man is saying about us is that we refused to feed the boys. What
Yeah, I
want
remember
you to
that.
know is that every time that EBT card thing came in, my mind was on, I have to feed the children first.
And and this is from somebody who used to make fun of people that had to use EBT. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. Rev, you deserve everything that you got. You really did. I mean, the fact that you pretended that you were even using EBT makes you a freaking clown. Like, I don't know what's worse. Like a guy that, because the whole time Shanny never stopped using her EBT. That's why they're never married. Whoa, surprise. I just gave you guys a big Shanny secret. It was because Shanny kept collecting benefits while Rev was just on his own with his 700 grand or 750 grand, whatever. And the whole time he was sitting next to her talking shit about people who have to use EBT to live. And then he has to turn around and use it while Shanny's using it the whole friggin' time. But like, looking down her nose at people like there's like pieces of crap for having to use something that she was using. It's fucking hypocrisy.
They always had food in that house to eat because I was going to get it for them first. Them first, always.
True.
Okay? This is a fact, and this is how it was. We were starving to death, and you were seeing how thin and gaunt I was getting, right? Yeah. That's what was going on in the house because we wanted the boys to eat first, and then whatever was left from the EBT card I'd get my peanut butter. I've been living on peanut butter in a jar for the last 6 months. That's it, guys.
You can't keep getting away with it!
That's it. Every once in a while when we're blessed with the EBT, I'll have some chips or cookies or something, but it's not.
Okay, yeah, now, dude, I remember when you went out to that big dinner, and you and Shanny were just going into town on food, and you gave them a couple sliders, like little burger sandwiches, and you were pissed that they kept on asking for money because there was an arcade like right there. You know, if you didn't want to pay that much, then maybe you should have found a place that's more affordable to you.
Frequent, okay? This guy is a grifter, a scammer. G-Man is a grifter and scammer. That's what people should know. He totally used me and Shanny for a house when he was homeless, and now he treats us like this. It's absolutely repulsive and fucking disgusting. And he's going to be thrown out of wherever he is, and he's going to be judged by God for this. I haven't said a word, and I wasn't going to say another word about this guy, but he's now on us like the other reaction people are. It's disgusting.
Well, oh, sorry about that. Well, I think, yeah, he should have been on. He should have been on you longer. You know what I mean? Because, like everyone's been saying in the chat tonight, he probably, I mean, without me, you know, again, speculating, I would think someone who knew you, probably knew about a lot of this, you know. Whether someone turned a blind eye, that's not for me to say. But I can have an opinion, you know. That's just life, folks. We can have opinions and talk about it. Doesn't mean that they're facts. It just means we're just thinking, you know. And you would think maybe someone knew about some of their secrets. I don't know. Because obviously when, you know, they're like the, you know, Olive Garden. When they're, you know, when you're there, you're family. But when you're not there, then they can stab you in the friggin' back. And that's McDonald's. they become McDonald's really friggin' quick. All right. Let's find another. Guys, thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Please like. I always love hanging out with you all. You guys are my favorite people. I hope you know that. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, a lot of this G-Man stuff, for some reason, I don't know. Maybe because they were short, I didn't really get to cover them when they came out.
I'm in love with you.
Yeah, I don't I don't know why she always made this Ursula face. You know? It's like, you know, she's like the thinker statue, but she's the stinker.
Judas, Judas, Judas. I'm in love with Judas, 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 Judah, 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 Judah,
She's torturing us with her fucking singing.
Hey, gee, okay. So this is what G-Man really meant to say when he said, Shannon, I don't owe you any money. What he really meant to say is, Shanny, you have a tits and vagina, and you're married to someone, so I owe him money, not you money, because apparently when you're in a marriage, your finances aren't together. Which is kind of funny, G-Man, actually. Especially if you look in the past and all the times you were given money by me, it was by the money, apparently, I don't own.
That's a huge bitch.
But you were so willing to take money that I don't own, according to you.
Wow, is Rob actually taking a shower? You know, it must be his birthday or something. Like, seriously, these fucking friggin' people that got opinions on the internet but can't wash their ass to save their life. I love it, guys.
You were so willing to take that. So what happened now with the money that I gave you? Was it what happened? Why were you so willing to take money that wasn't mine, according to you, Jason or G-Man? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, I know. You need an excuse to be a jackass toward me, but yet you forgot the little fucking detail of it was the female that was giving you money when you were on your last leg. So who's money was that? Did you steal the money? Did we both
Like, I love that. I love that. Like, Shanny thinks everything's a damn fucking gotcha moment.
steal the money? G-Man, quit it with your fucking bullshit. Everyone knows I was giving you money. Now you're saying it wasn't mine to give. You're an idiot.
Yo, I love that. I love how she goes in there deep with that. Like, now you're saying it wasn't mine to give. Like, you know, like, what the hell is that? Oh God, these fucking two. These two, man. I swear, you know, they make me nuts. Okay, so here's Rev's final word on G-Man. It wasn't mine to give. Yeah, seriously. It wasn't mine. You know, fucking Darth Vader over here. I swear, she's like an evil Bond villain.
Oh, Brett, I was gonna do something.
I mean, you really gonna trust a guy who says he would take a baseball bat to a trans head?
Do you want that on the video?
You want to say?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You heard what she said. Okay, that was something, and was that towards Nadia?
Oh, hey, Sandra, what's
Or
up?
no, just it was a hypothetical scenario, right? Yeah, there was this this was back in the days. Okay, hi guys, Jesus is king, and we are still surviving in the wilderness. Thank you. So, because of you, we are surviving. So if you want to support us, you got my PayPal down there, and I got the card.
That
and
neck,
everything,
though.
it looks great. So, thank you for everything you give, because this guy that was helping us has turned out to be, wow. Now I'm going to say
Wow.
up front.
Yeah, this guy turned out to be wow. Aw. I love that, Rev. Tell me how you really feel. He was just wow, you know, folks. He was just like wow.
Before I say anything, okay, I have mental illness. I am not saying these things to Gary.
Hey, Jeff, what's up?
And this is what this is about.
Just
and
hanging
this is
out.
The final video I'm ever going to do on Gary Lamont Moore, also known as Gman, also known as Sowing and Reaping channel on YouTube. Okay, I called this guy.
Wow, Rev with the doxing. They never fail. You know, they will always put. You know, that's why you never tell them anything, because they will use your first and last name, even if you don't even have a channel.
My brother.
They're just stand-up people, you know.
I called this brother my friend. Even more than that, I called him a friend. We talked. We shared tough things that have happened with us. We prayed together over Shanny's spaghetti, and had a meal together with the boys. This man has prayed with my sons at a table.
So what? What does that mean?
But I'm going somewhere with this that you're not expecting. Trust me. Okay. This is like a horror movie. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. This is like a horror story in real life. Okay. This man was very close to our family. And I want to reiterate a little detail that is now known to the public about Mr. Gary Lamont Moore. This man was institutionalized from 3 to 4 years. Institutionalized because of anger issues. And I'm telling you, when you have when somebody can turn so fast like this, I guarantee you, this man's about 47 years old now. I'm sure that Gary has had many people in his life that he's done this to, that he's done to me and Shanny. That he will get close to you, and then when you least expect it, he makes a turn. And this is like, I see in what Gary is a textbook narcissist. Because every time something goes wrong, it can never be Gary's fault, ever. I cannot tell you how many times that G-Man...
Yeah, that's like them too. Anything goes wrong. Oh my, it wasn't me. It was G-Man.
told me something on the phone about money, about an amount of money that's totally different from each other time, and then I'm expected to know the accurate amount of money. These types of things constantly. And then, well, why didn't you know that? You told me this. I didn't say that. Absolutely ridiculous in dealings with people. This is like serious. I don't know how anybody could do business with him.
Yo, meth heads, folks. Meth heads, that's all I'll say. You never know what you're going to get, you know? They're like a box of chocolates.
Because he'll tell you, oh, yeah, I'm making an order for $1,000, and then he'll call you the next day and say it was for $500. The guy is not right, cognitively even. But this is the thing that really is crazy. he plots these things out in his head.
Yeah, that neck thing he does is weird. I know it's very strange, because if it's not from like any type of withdrawal or current things substances he's on, then why hasn't he gone to a friggin' doctor? You would think someone who is $750,000, you don't even go to a doctor and go, why am I doing this neck thing? Oh, you you would think that you would have gone to a doctor. He still does it. That neck thing started actually like after that nasty cough happened. And he still does that nasty cough to this day. And you would have thought with the pandemic and everything, he definitely would have gotten that checked out.
And he actually did have a plan to go to Texas and bodily harm on Dragnot and his family. And Shanny and I are witnesses to it. Okay? My point in saying this is not to be malicious towards Gary Lamont Moore at all. It's to hopefully open the community's eyes and stop bullying him. Okay? Because he's severely mentally ill. He puts it down, I got Jesus, I don't need anything else, and it's bullshit. You know you need therapy, Gary. You do. You should be in long-term therapy, and I'm sure...
I love that. I love how they try to act like, oh, you gotta be in therapy, or I'm gonna save you from yourself. Bullshit. You still don't give a shit about anybody. Gman made them look bad, and they had to say something. Of course they have to say something. They have to say something about anybody that makes them look bad, especially somebody that knows them. If you've noticed, everybody that Shanny knows or Rev knows that has talked against them, it's instant damage control for a few days. They'll do like 6 videos about you in a row, and the more you know about them, the more videos they'll do about you. And they'll keep doing that because that's just what they do. They're taking a break now, but, make no mistake, folks, they will be back. I've seen these people have taken breaks through worse and come back. When that whole thing in Colorado happened, when the police showed up and with the child abuse stuff, I thought that would have been the end. I thought when the kids first got taken by CPS, that would have been the end. So, her just losing a channel, I don't see that as a reason that she's just going to be done. But on the other side of that coin, her actually not being able to live in the uncle's house come June 1st, that could be a motivation to take a break. But again, not for long. I can guarantee you probably we will definitely see them in June. Definitely after June 1st. No matter if they get 30 more days stay or if they're somewhere else, I bet you she will be back in June.
Sure,
I'm saying it now.
Doctors at the institutions told you that before they gave you your walking papers after being under their roof for 3 to 4 years. Gman is unstable in all his ways. That would be a Bible phrase too, okay? He really is, and it's because he's a textbook narcissist. He has narcissistic tendencies, and every scenario, if you know this guy, you're really going to have to know this. I want you to know this about Gary.
Yeah, I agree. I think some people, they're just maybe pushed a little too far, and they think everyone is just against them. But at the same time, if they were writing stuff down, like in that earlier G-Man video, where we saw that they write down what they're going to do in their live streams, how much of this is just off the cuff? They were angry. They didn't mean to say them racisms and stuff. Well, did you or didn't you? You said you were angry, but you write this stuff down. So I would love to see that book. Like, seriously, I would love to see that book, because if they write down their lives, is all the bad stuff that they do in the lives that make the live, make people not want to watch, but watch just so they can report on later. Is that all planned out? Maybe.
To get himself out of trouble, he will always play another person against the other. This is a tactic of narcissists and sociopaths, actually. He would do this constantly with me and Shanny. He would shit talk me to Shanny, and then behind my back.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Moon Bunny, for reminding me. Yes, happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there. And for the mothers out there, let me give you guys a clap. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So thank you. Thank you to all the mothers out there. You guys should definitely earn, a day, a day a year of celebration, and hopefully have the kids, clean up for a change. But yes, definitely happy Mother's Day to all.
Back, and then he would shit talk Shanny to me behind her back. It's the middleman.
Hey, shits and giggles, what's
Play
up?
one
Thanks.
from the middle, you come around the back and you stab the other one. That's exactly what this guy does, and this is why he was put in an institution. I'm sure of it. You can't deal with people like that, dude, and expect to be okay in society. Because you cut the wrong motherfucker, dude, and yeah, you got a real bad problem. This guy should be institutionalized again, and I think there's plenty of evidence on the internet to show this weird intro with him with a knife. Do you remember that intro where he was licking a knife? Do you remember that? Like, I would have excused that as childish behavior in like a horror movie or something back then. But before I knew him in real life, and I see that he can be an angel. He can be an angel walking through the door and just blessing you with everything that he could. And then the next second, he could turn to you and cut you.
Yo, you see that face?
Second, he could turn to you and cut you.
See, that's like, Shanny, am I doing it right? Is that good?
Gotcha, bitch.
Am I saying the right stuff? Hold on. Hold up that notebook so I make sure I say everything that you told me to say.
That is dangerous, folks. So, yeah, I think that's really... This is the last video I'll do on him. And you're not going to hear me mention the name Gary Lamont Moore ever again. Never again.
Hey, bad baby. What, really? You have Mother's Day in March in the UK. Very interesting. I didn't... it's strange enough, in America to know that it just jumps around all the time. But, wow, a month... Or, no, yeah, sorry, 2 months ago. I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know. And what's up from the UK?
I pray in the name of Jesus Christ for my brother. I pray in the name of Jesus that he turn from this vicious, ungodly, juvenile saber rattling, useless clanging cymbals. That is what, Gary, you have to really acknowledge this in your heart. That a lot of what you think you've done for the kingdom of God is absolute clanging cymbals to God's ears. And this is, I'm somber right now, bro. Like a spirit of heaviness just came on me, brother. You really have to evaluate what you've been doing. I think you have this amazing mission with the Black Hebrew Israelites. You don't care, man. You are way too deep into this arena stuff, and you need to come out of it. Jesus Christ is going to absolutely smash your knees apart if you don't stop this.
What? What? Why would Jesus smash up his kneecaps? Yo, I swear, it's like, yo, man, you don't want to see my buddy Jesus. Jesus is gonna give you an offer that you're not gonna refuse. You know what I mean? And he's gonna smash up your fucking kneecaps. Those are some nice kneecaps, G-man. It'd be a shame for something to happen to them fucking kneecaps. Like, where does he think he is right now? Am I watching Goodfellas?
You need to go back to the gospel. You need to go back to why I knew you were here. You got some kind of unclean spirit of contention and division, and you need deliverance. May Jesus Christ rebuke and correct you.
Oh, man, these are friggin' gold. I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you, these are such great gems of a time where I guess they had to just do some damage control on the Gman. But I mean, I think it's better when Rev Vance on. I don't know. To me, Rev is a lot more inadvertently funnier than Shanny. I think because because again, if Shanny is the mastermind behind the book and everything, then I feel that if she's the mastermind behind the whole thing, I feel then she's the one that, not that it's more personal, but that it's when it's Rev just says whatever's on his mind. When it's Shanny, she writes it down and makes sure. But then still, like I said, are they writing down all the messed up stuff that's going on? But let's see. Oh, I guess the contract video. I don't want to do the contract one, and then that'll probably be it for tonight. But yeah, these these older videos are gems. It's a shame that YouTube has to take them down, but that's that's kind of where we're at. But guys, thanks for hanging out. Please like if you are having a good time. I know I am. And let's get into it. Yo, it's the face that does it for me.
God, you hit so low. Come back. It's like, okay.
I love her manly voice.
Pop that shit out. There you go. What's up, guys? I'm feeling better. I calmed down. I was really.
Yeah, she just has 2 boys. 2 boys that were taken from her. Some people I've saw 2 boys and a girl, and there was a 3rd boy that was taken a long time ago. That's not true. But, because that was like the big thing for a while. Wow, that's another great pause face. Hold on. I need to get this. You never know, folks. You never know.
Like emotionally triggered, so I just realized, whoa, calm down, take a couple anxiety pills and you'll be fine.
Xanax.
And I was fine, and I'm still with Jason. Hi, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. He's here.
I'm here.
Because I realized that was a few months back when all of that stuff happened, and he was going through a really hard time mentally. So I know how it is to go through a hard time mentally. Hell, that time I was you. I was just like almost done with the relationship too, so I can't really blame him. It's just like hearing it hurt.
Yeah.
But
Yo, she said that he beat her kids and she beat him. And she kicked him out. He was in jail. She wanted Gman. She wanted anybody else. And then, oh my God, I was just upset. No, you weren't just upset. It's this impulse way of living that I feel like has put them both into the situation that they're at. Not thinking past tomorrow. I mean, shit. If she's saying, oh, thank you. Someone subscribed. I can't see the name, but what's up? But you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they should have thought a little bit, is what I'm trying to say.
But I'm fine.
Bless you. And
I'm fine.
Thank you always for forgiveness.
Yeah, it just took me a while to get my borderline, my emotion regulated.
My borderline. My fault, bro.
But I'm really learning how to stabilize my emotions, and that's really with a lot of self-care.
Yeah.
But that's not what this video is about. This video is a contract video toward Gman and Dragna to just basically say, I just don't give a fuck about you two. You guys are exactly the same person.
You would think if she didn't care, then she wouldn't say anything. But you're giving Shane too much credit.
And enjoy working together. You'll soon be fighting each other, and both of you be clashing like morons. It doesn't really matter to me anymore. I know Drag's using you, and you, G-Man, are using Drag. It's obvious. It's an obvious PR fucking bullshit, and I'm not gonna buy into this shit.
Why does anyone have to use anybody if someone's actually just seen you for who you are? The blinders are off. He says, oh my God, I've really tried to help these people, and they've just been using me this whole time. And not only that, but they've been hurting these children. They've been starving animals. They've been going around paying other creators to attack other creators. It's just messed up stuff all around. It's drama that I don't need. Let me just get away from this. And, I don't see that as using people, for, to get something that they're not going to get.
Reveal whatever you want. I don't care. Because I'm going through what I'm going through right now. I don't need additional fucking stupid shit. And it is stupid shit. It's like things children do. It's like, oh, I don't like you. I'm going to tell at mommy. Mom, look what they did. They did this. Blah, 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 blah. So be a tattletale. Be a fucking child. That's your thing, okay? But you know what, G-Man? In street terms, motherfucker.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with the street terms.
Let's be real here.
Ah,
in fucking street
back
terms,
up.
You're nothing but a punk ass, pussy ass,
bitch.
narc ass, motherfucker. And if you did that to someone in the street, you damn well know what the consequence would be.
She's so
that's
tough.
the streetwise. Now,
And again, like I feel bad for those kids. Who that they had to deal with her her nasty, smug ass, warty ass face going in there. You better not say anything, otherwise, these are the streets here. It's supposed to be a loving home.
God-wise, G-Man. The Lord has been speaking to me. Okay, I've been on a forced fasting, so the Lord has been speaking a lot to me. And,
Right? The hard streets of Duluth. Yo, man, it's hard there. Yeah, they've seen some shit.
Not only do you have thousands of legions of angels on your ass, which is why you're falling down, you keep getting hurt, things aren't working out as well as you think they are. God told me he's going to destroy you hair by hair. So have fun with that. Like, I tried to tell you to be nice. You're not going to be nice, okay? Just think of it like a father, okay?
Shanny, this is God. I did not say any of this. That's not me. That's a different God.
A father's term, okay? I'm a girl, okay? I'm my father's daughter, right? So I'm my father's daughter. And right now, you're doing everything in your power to try to attack your father's daughter. Now, what do you think your dad would do to you if you attacked your sister? Just think.
Wow. Some people try to win arguments with, like an intelligent thought or maybe make some sort of sense. Sometimes people bring receipts. I mean, people do all sorts of things to win arguments. Shanny's going to say, she's going to use God Almighty to say, what do you think he's going to do when he sees you're attacking his sister? Dude, okay. So you're telling me you want to have sex with your brother? Just asking.
Just think for 1 second. You tell me to submit. Why don't you submit to the Lord and love your neighbor and love your enemies? Simple as that. I don't need to say anything more. So because of your, basically, sin of Sodom, that's what you did. God gave you care of 2 angels to take care of. Now, I'm just wondering, G-Man, what do you think what would have happened to Lot if Lot refused to take care of those 2 angels?
What? Yeah, is this the story about the salt and the Sodom, all the butt sex? What does that have to do with G-Man?
We know what happened to Lot's wife. She turned into a pillar of salt, G-Man.
Yeah, she wants that salt.
For just turning back. Imagine if Lot refused. That's what you did. So enjoy your Sodom and Gomorrah, motherfucker. And Drag, you're not going to get as punished as G-Man. I think the Lord actually is bringing you into the flock right now. Your heart's kind of changing. You're seeing people who are really sick and you want to help them. I'm one of those sick people that's been in one of the places you work at. So, I mean, I have. So, with that being said, I'm gonna toodles, because I have better things to do with my life than stupid drama. You know, I only went into the drama knowing it was drama because it was Gman. But at the same time, I was like, okay, let's push a little bit more and see where his spirit is. He showed me where his spirit is and what kind of person he is at the end of the day.
Being a user.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
But that's okay. You can take everything I have, G-Man. That's my reward in heaven. You can take everything that Jason has. That's his reward in heaven. We're still going to be blessed by the Lord Almighty, no matter how hard you try to expose us. Have a nice day.
All right, folks. On that note, thank you for hanging out. I'll see you next time. And that's it. But like I said, we all can have opinions, you know. Sure, I think, you know, some people should have said something sooner. On Shanny's side, I think she needs a lot of mental health. She needs help with her health. It's a hard H words. But anyway, she really does, you know, because if she could just put aside her little god mafia, she would realize that we all struggle, and that's okay. You know, no one's perfect. But when she tries to have this perfect attitude, that's when we all jump on her and go, no. But that's all, guys. I'll see you next time, and be kind to yourselves. You know, you don't know how much longer we all have. And that's it. If I get any updates, though, in the meantime, I will definitely post them on the community tab. All right, folks, that's it. Bye-bye.